Hi, it's Jimmy with Tom's Mechanical here with your tip of the month. Today I want to talk a little bit about filters. Now we've talked about filters in the past, the different sizes and when to change them and all, but I want to go a little bit deeper into the filters that are most commonly seen out there. Typically you will either have a 1-inch filter like this one, or you'll have a 4-inch or box filter like this. Now these 4-inch filters, as you can see, this one says it's a 5-inch, this one says it's a 4-inch, and this one says it's a 4-inch as well. These are both the exact same size. This is a smaller. So when you're going to buy a 4-inch filter, you got to make sure that you get the actual dimensions for the one that you need, which typically will say it right there on the filter itself. We see a lot of times where people have these 4-inch filter boxes and they go buy themselves a 4-inch filter and put it in there. But if it's not the right size for the box, it doesn't fit in there properly, and it will let air and dust around that filter, which will eventually get up into your equipment and clog things up. So you want to make sure you get the right size. Now, why do you want a 4-inch filter? Why is it better than a 1-inch filter? Well, it's 3 inches thicker, right? I mean, that makes sense, but that's not really why. It's the white part of the filter in here that actually collects the dust that runs through it is called filter media. The difference in a 1-inch filter and a 4-inch filter is actually the amount of filter media or surface area that's in the filter. I will show you real quick the difference. I'm putting on gloves because the metal part of the filter can cut you. So this is the filter media of a 1-inch filter. So if I stretch this out as far as I can, that is about the surface area that you have to collect dust. So that is why these 1-inch filters have to be changed more often than a 4-inch. Now, to show you the same thing on the 4-inch filter, I'm going to need some assistance. So I'd like to introduce to you Jessica. Now, many of you have probably spoken to her on the phone, but I figured maybe you might want to put a face to the voice. So say hello to the camera, Jessica.
Hello, camera.
All right. So now, this is the same thing. This is the inside part of a 4-inch filter. And the difference is going to be obvious. You have this much surface area to catch dust, dirt, and debris and keep your system clean. So as you can see, there is a huge difference between a 1-inch and a 4-inch filter. It's not just the thickness, it is the surface area of the dust collection surface. So that is why 4-inch filters last longer. You can typically change those every 6 months. 1-inch filters usually every month to 3 months. So if you have any questions about filtration, you want to look at upgrading to a 4-inch filter, please, as always, give us a call. Say goodbye, Jessica.
Goodbye, Jessica.